I have an idea for this video, so let's try it out. This is 5 different types of MGTOW guys that I realized from the comment section. Now, some people say to me that I'm not a MGTOW, and that's fine. If you don't consider me a MGTOW, I don't care. You know, either way, I'm not going to approach girls anymore, and I'm done with them. So you can say I'm a bad example of them or whatever, but I read the comments, and I've had people say to me, hey, you know, don't read the comments, you know, but the whole reason we started this channel was to read the comments and read everybody's point of view. And on my 2 other comedy channels, I don't get a lot of feedback because my comedy is like offensive and weird and stuff like that. So for me reading the comments, I realized there is 5 different types of MGTOW guys out there. There's probably more, so there might be a part 2 coming very soon. But right now, let's just do the 5 that I've thought about recently. So number 1, this is a rare one. I call this one the MGTOW player. Now, pretty much I've had guys write me and say, I'm 6'2", and I'm in good shape, and I make good money, and, you know, I have girls chasing me, and pretty much the reason why they say I'm a poor example of MGTOW is because they reject girls, and they say, come on, man, you got to get it together. You're a poor example of a MGTOW, because pretty much they're trying to make as much money as possible, and they're trying to look as good as possible to reject girls. But see, that's usually what girls do. And girls aren't going to lose sleep over MGTOW no matter what. Maybe a few might, but most won't. But, you know, I mean, you can do that, absolutely, if that's going to make you feel better. But see, I want to get my life together just for myself, which is very hard. It's not easy. It's not going to happen overnight. And I'm not doing it for girls. I don't care whether girls like me or not, because I feel like they're never going to accept me. So it's a rare example, but those guys can be trolls. Maybe they're not good looking, but they claim to be like, oh, I'm 6'2" or whatever, and I'm good looking, and girls, you know, hit on me and I reject them and stuff, and I don't really believe it, but I'm pretty sure it's out there, but it's rare. So I call that one the MGTOW player. The guy who's good looking, he might have looks, and he might have money, or he might have all 3, but pretty much, that's one of the reasons why I'm considered a poor example of a MGTOW, which is fine because I don't care. Number 2, I call this one the MGTOW on the fence guy, or you can call this MGTOW in denial. Pretty much are guys out there who are doing, they say they're MGTOW, but they're still going out approaching girls and stuff. I think a guy called in and said, yeah, you know, I understand the whole MGTOW thing, but I still go out. And that's not really MGTOW. If you're approaching girls, you're still trying to get them in bed, you're still hitting on them, you're not MGTOW, obviously. But you can still know about it, and you can still read up on female nature, so you can say, look, you know, pretty much these guys are like the last ray of hope. Like, they know they're MGTOW, but they're like, all right, let me give it one last shot. Let me try there's got to be some hope out there. And I tried that shit for years and realized there is no hope with female nature. So pretty much, you know, you can do that, but those guys are in denial, you know, or the guy who's in MGTOW in denial. They're like my buddy of mine, whose names I'm not going to say. I can tell that, you know, he knows, like, he can laugh at MGTOW all he wants, but he knows, like, he's going to have to either go far away or overseas or some shit just to meet a bitch, because he damn sure ain't going to meet nothing in the city, and he knows that. So that's number 2. And that's not really a MGTOW, but you can kind of at least know about it and read up about it, but, you know. Number 3 and 4 are like a compare and contrast type of thing. You have the MGTOW rage, which obviously I have. And then number 4, you have the MGTOW monk. And pretty much people tell me, man, you are so angry, man. You hate women, man, all this other stuff. You need help, and you say so much fucked up shit. But the reason why is because all the stuff that I'm sharing is from years ago. So if I talk about a bad date that I had, right? Yeah, obviously it's going to make me angry, because I think about that moment, like, that fucking bitch treated me like shit. Or if I talk about a girl in a bar who wanted to fight me because I was trying to move out of the way, yeah, I'm going to get angry, because it's like they're treating me like a piece of shit. And just because I'm a guy, I can't have feelings. You know what I'm saying? So, and then number 4, you have the MGTOW monk. So I have guys tell me, dude, you're too angry. Stop making these type of videos. You're at it, like the video about the girl not being rejected. That video really affected me, because I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I see girls reject guys all the time and try to hurt their feelings, and this bitch is crying because no guy would approach her, and guys like, dude, don't make videos like that. Be a monk. You know, just be chill. Don't even talk about women. Just go your own way, travel. And that's great and all. But I'm the type of YouTuber, MGTOW YouTuber, to add fuel to the fire. So those three compare and contrast together. Okay? And then I would say number 5 is the MGTOW guy who doesn't want to be MGTOW. And I've had a few guys admit to me, look, man, I don't want to be MGTOW because I do want a girlfriend. You know, I do want a relationship. I do want, you know, girls in my life. I want to get laid. And I totally understand that, because as human beings, that's what we're here to do. We're here to procreate, or we're here to mate, or, you know, find some sort of affection or love or get laid. Absolutely. You know, it's in our biology. You can be MGTOW all you want, but if you see a girl you're attracted to, of course you're going to look at her, and of course you're going to desire her. Doesn't matter if it's porn, in person, it could be anything. And I've had a few guys write me like that, and I go, look, I totally understand. I didn't want to be MGTOW either. You know, even though when I was 22, I was probably MGTOW back then, and I didn't want to be MGTOW. I was like, I don't want to live like this, but I tried and tried and tried, and realized there's only so many times you can try where you realize it's just time to give up. So there's 5 types of MGTOWs. So to recap, number 1, the MGTOW player, which is rare. Number 2, MGTOW, not really a MGTOW. I would say kind of like MGTOW on the fence. A guy who knows about MGTOW, he's almost there, but he's still trying, which is not really MGTOW. Number 3, you got the MGTOW rage. That's me. Number 4, MGTOW monk. And then number 5, the guy that doesn't really want to be MGTOW. So, once again, I read all the comments, and it doesn't matter to me. Some guys say to me, you're not red pill, you're black pill, and this guy, I'm purple pill, and all these different types of pills and everything. And it's like, look, at the end of the day, you do what makes you happy. But I gotta tell you, I feel a little bit better. My life's not obviously together, and I may be a poor example of a MGTOW because I live at home, and because I'm not in good shape, and because I don't make good money. But you know what? As I said, even if I do get my life together, I'm done with girls. Okay? I don't want to deal with them, asking them out, approaching them, trying to fuck them. It just drives you crazy. So either way, I'm done. So you can call me whatever you want, whatever your opinion about me, that's fine. But that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe. More on the way. Jak'd 2.0.